what you can do, I can do. Going on a 50-yard touchdown run of his own. El Dorado trying to catch up, but they will not catch him. Big-time touchdown run from the junior quarterback for the Troopers. Then we got yet another field goal right there from Messer as Eastwood continues to tack onto the lead. Now it's going to be Bryson Booth looking to throw. That one's going to be intercepted by Logan Bedwell going the other way inside the 20, and he'll be dropped around the 15-yard line, 40 yards on the return, and that sets up Matthew Ramirez as he powers his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Eastwood was rolling early on in this one, but El Dorado would mount a comeback, and here's another field goal right there after a little bit of a comeback, and then they get an interception shortly after, and then this one would actually go to a lightning delay. 36-34 in favor of Eastwood with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We now got to send things out to our Mark Baugh, who's
start to learn more on that. Be sure to keep updated here and on the score of this game. Back to you, Chess.
Thanks, Mark. Surely looking pretty darn good like there. Hopefully we can get that game going soon. Sticking with both these schools tonight, off the field we put El Dorado and Eastwood's cheer squads face to face in this week's ARC Challenge, where you guys decide who's the winner. Fox 14 News. The rules are simple. Whoever has the most likes by the end of the show is declared the winner. Right now, Eastwood's got a pretty sizable lead, so El Dorado Nation, make sure to get over onto our Instagram page and like things up for your girls. And we're just getting started here on ARC Red Zone. Tons of game action still to go. So get enough, fill that popcorn, because we will be right back. Yeah, you can do it now. Thank you guys who are all joining us on Facebook Live, YouTube, and so much more of our other platforms. Really appreciate you guys joining us. Sorry about those technical difficulties that we had early in the show. We'll get those things tightened up here shortly for you. We'll get right back to all the action. We got a bunch of highlights coming your way right now. We got a bunch of good games, lots of big touchdowns, and I'm fired up. Oop, drop my controller. Fired up to bring that to you guys. So just sit tight. We'll be rolling here shortly. Welcome back to ARC Red Zone, the best Friday night party here in the Borderlands. Del Valle and Canachillo always have their eyes on a district title each and every year. The Conquistadors are back after an undefeated championship last year, and now they're on a mission to prove they're still the team to beat. But don't forget, Canachillo's only district loss a year ago came at the hands of Del Valle as the Eagles finished runner-up. Tonight, they're looking for payback, and here we go. To the Quest Stadium. The Del Valle Conquistadors coming into this one at 3-0. Canachillo at 2-1. There's a look at Jake Fetty, the Arizona State commit. First quarter, Del Valle gives it to Joel Vizcarra, and he'll break a tackle before being dropped inside the 10. And that would set up Jake Fetty on the zone read. Fetty keeping it himself, weaving his way through the defense and into the end zone for the touchdown. Del Valle up 7-0. Second quarter, the Eagles driving. They give it to Jared Gamis, who bounces it to the outside and into the end zone for the touchdown. But that one would be called back, and Canachillo settled for a field goal. Later in the quarter, Fetty back to pass under some pressure, forced to scramble out towards his left. Fetty launches one deep downfield, and it's caught by Dylan Gonzalez. How about that? Helmet ripped off and all. An amazing grab from the senior. Then a couple plays later, it's Dante Etchison punching it in to put the lead back on top, or excuse me, extend the lead for Del Valle, make it 14-3. But the Eagles would come back in it, and it'd be 21-16 after 3, and that's where things stand right now because we are in a lightning delay. To the west side now, where the Coronado Thunderbirds were looking for win at number 1 in 2025, and they'd host the 1-2 Parkland Matadors. First quarter, Parkland sets up the end around to Jordan Reese, who turns the corner, tiptoes down the sideline. Reese stays in bounds and takes it in for the opening score of the game. It's 6-0. First play of the following drive, Wes Stansbury slings it to Ben Wilson on the screen. Wilson cuts it back and turns on the Jets. The senior takes it all the way to the house, and in a blink of an eye, the Thunderbirds tie it up at 6. To the second we go, tied at 13. Jesse Molina finds a wide open Reese. Reese inside the 30. Christian Frias trying to chase him down. He gets there, but diving into the end zone is Reese, and he puts the Matadors back on top. Late in the second, Coronado's Stansbury slings it right up the seam, and he's got Christian Frescas in the end zone. That actually gives Coronado a 27-20 lead. Then right before the half, Stansbury lofting it to the end zone. How about Frias going up and getting that, looking like Randy Moss right there. Coronado takes a 14-point lead into the half. This one would be called called early due to lightning. Coronado wins it 40-20. Now to the battle of the Northeast as Andrus taking on Chapin right there, Davian Singleton. And that's the early kickoff right there. Andrus with a big return. How about that one? Amelia Burisiaga with a big-time return on the opening kickoff to set up Andrus with a great field position, and they give it to Carmelo, a.k.a. Mello Jones, who punches that one in from a couple of yards out. In the student section there, getting all hyped up for it. Now we got Jamari Milton, the quarterback for Andrus, launching one deep for Aviant Clayton. Clayton dropped inside the 20-yard line, and that sets up Milton, who's going to take off himself. Milton weaving his way through the defense. How about that one from the Andrus quarterback? Touchdown, 13-0 in favor of the Eagles. Disappointed Chapin, but here we go. They're going to answer right back. It's Fabian Ortiz with a touchdown of his own, and Andrus would respond with a long drive of themselves, capped off by another Mello Jones touchdown run. Andrus would lead 40-7, big-time lead for them before a lightning delay. Now we head over to Riverside, as you see, and they'd be taking on Irvin. first quarter. Carlos Rojas, long-time run right there for the Riverside quarterback. He'll be dropped just inside the 5. And that would set up Carlos Rojas on the quarterback keeper, and he'll punch that one in from a couple of yards out, making it 7-0 Riverside. Shortly after, it's going to be Irvin with it themselves, the Rockets. The quarterback, Dallas Medina, launching it deep for Michael Salazar. How about that? And he'll be dropped shortly, just outside the 20. Lost the ball, but it looks like they'd get it right back. And then a couple plays later, it's Angel Valenzuela putting Irvin on top, make it 7-6 in favor of the visitors. Shortly after, it's Carlos Rojas now looking to throw. He finds Izzy Garcia, who breaks a tackle and takes that one in, 13-6 in favor of Riverside. You can see the ROTC doing a little bit of push-ups right there. Now it's Riverside back with it again. Carlos Rojas, once again, it's Izzy Garcia, the connection for their second touchdown of the game. They lead 20-6, and like I said, these weather delays will try and get you those scores as soon as we can. We got a lot more football action still to go here on ARC Red Zone as the Montwood Rams are still in search of their first win of 2025. So don't go anywhere.
Irvin, ball carrier number 11.
Welcome back to ARC Red Zone. The Montwood Rams have struggled early on this season, but there's still plenty of time for the Rams to turn things around ahead of district play. And tonight they'd be looking for win number 1 as they would take on Midland, coming out, making the trip out to the SAC. Both teams meeting in the center circle, looking for the coin flip. Midland would win that coin toss and elect to receive, or excuse me, elect to refer. And here they are with the ball. It's Wyatt King on the handoff, and he'll take that one in for the opening score of the ball game. Make it 7-0 Midland. Nice run right there for the away team. The Ram band getting the vibe going shortly after. How about Damian Brianna, who flings it right over the middle to Adrian Cortinias to tie the game at 7. How about that throw? Thread in the needle. And nice catch right there to tie up the ball game. We'll check out the scoreboard here in a second. 7-7. As you guys see on that one, Midland back with it. It's Jordan McGowan on the handoff. He'll cut that one upfield. How about that? Turning the speed. He wagged his finger because he knows it's 14-7. And as things would go, that one is also delayed, as we said, at the sack. I believe the score was 21-14 right before that one. And we've had a ton of awesome plays here tonight. It's been a ton of fun, but there could only be one winner. So why don't we reveal this week's Play of the Week? And it comes from Del Valle. Jake Fetty launching one downfield. Josiah Nunez goes up and makes the grab. How about that? An incredible catch from the senior along the sideline. Check out this one more time. Oh my goodness. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. An insane grab right there. What a catch right there from Del Valle. And now it's time to reveal the winner of the Arc Spirit Challenge. And the winner this week is the Eastwood Trooper Spirit Squad with 461 likes compared to 248 likes. So congratulations, ladies. Great job to both teams. Eastwood, you guys are the winner. And thank you guys so much for joining us here. Crazy night of football. Sorry about all those lightning delays. We'll get you guys as caught up as we can over on our website. But for now, that's all we got.